it's the eBay how-to video finally. We have gotten a ton of feedback from our subscribers saying that they want to see how we personally post stuff on Facebook and the whole
eBay.
shipping process. Oops.
We don't post stuff on Facebook.
We don't post stuff on Facebook.
And if you want.
How we post stuff on eBay and how, like, the shipping process and all that good stuff. Man, I cannot talk.
Keep it.
Okay, so typically what we do is first we find our object, whether it's in our house, at a thrift store, at an estate sale, whatever. So whatever you have, go find it. You can pause the video if you'd like. Don't forget that you will have to obviously have an eBay account for this, obviously. You can't post stuff on eBay without having an eBay account.
Or PayPal. That's how most of the stuff is paid.
Okay, so what we have today, what we're posting is an ab roller. As you can see, it is used. Stickers coming off. Let's see, are the handles worn or anything? I mean, it's obviously used, it's not new. So the first step is finding what you're going to be selling on eBay. So I'm going to take hold of my phone. That's what we're using to record right now. And I'm going to show you how we look it up on his phone.
So we actually use the eBay app on the phone, which is very simple.
The search button?
You'll go down here to the search button. Basically, you can do one of two things. If you have the item, like it's a new in a package and it has a barcode, then you can just hit this little button and scan it, and it'll bring it up.
They didn't see the button, but it's next to the search. Yeah, the little scan right there.
Otherwise, because this is not new or in a package, type it in.
And these are all the people who are, I guess you can say, competing on eBay for the lowest price.
Yeah. And you're going to find some that are new, but most are probably used in this category. So you basically want to kind of be a little bit cheaper than everybody else, but not too cheap. Otherwise, you don't make anything.
Speaking of them being used, if you do have a used one and you don't want to compete with new, you can refine your search by going here. Let's see, condition, and there's new and used. So you can see what used ones, like how much all the used ones are for sale, or you can do it by new. But we always just do both to compare with all of it.
Also, you'll sometimes see that people are selling something for $25 or it may seem overpriced and it may not be selling. So if you can tell, you can find what it's actually selling for, which
Under
is kind of
refine and sold items,
which is a better category sometimes. So one recently sold for $36, one for $19.
Again, how you see how much it has sold for, you go to refine and sold items.
Right down there.
And it has a little button right there.
So just find one description you want. You're going to click on it. Scroll down to where you see sell one like this. eBay automatically populates the stuff they put in except for the pictures, and the price is all blanked out. You
can change the title. If you don't like the way the person worded it, you could change it to however you want to word it. We always usually add same-day shipping in the title somehow, or exclamation points or all caps to get their attention. If we're doing free shipping, we put free shipping in the title. You only have so many characters you can put in this. So see how it didn't let him put the G on shipping? It means you're out of characters.
Ta-da.
So you can either just backspace somewhere or put free ship instead of shipping. In this case, Timmy is putting fast shipping. And the next thing you want to do is upload your photos. And you can either use your camera. It'll obviously ask you to access your camera. Or you could have already taken photos previously and just added them from there. So we're going to go take you to our dining room table and take some photos and show you how we do that. You're going to want a neutral background, whether it's white, black, brown, something to make the item stand out. For instance, you do not want it against Give me an example. Like you just don't want a lot of clutter in the background. You want it to focus on what you're selling.
You want it to stand out.
Yes, you want your item to stand out. So we are taking our pictures on our dining room table. He is going to be taking pictures of the actual name of the item. Any bad stuff, like for instance the sticker is obviously worn, so he's going to be taking a picture of the sticker. And what else? Any kind of different angle you can think of. Just make the product look good. A lot of the times people want measurements of things. So depending on what you have, a lot of the times, like we have to do this for clothes. We have to measure the clothes as far as the waist, and sometimes people want to know the inseam, the outseam. So if you're going to do clothes, you have to be very, very specific. Taking pictures is a little time consuming. I guess posting in general is a little time consuming, but you want really good photos. And he is showing that the handlebars do come off. And I believe eBay allows you to have 12 photos total for each listing. Now that we have taken the photos, we are going to upload them. So these are the photos that he has taken, and you can click on them and you can crop them, edit them however you want to, turn them every which way, and you're just going to want to make it look as best as you possibly can. And you can do it one by one. You can choose which photo is the default photo, meaning the one that they see when they search the item on eBay. And it will always be the very first photo in the edited photos.
So we're just going to use the first one since it shows the
whole thing.
Yeah, at a good angle, if you will.
Okay, so once you've got your photos, you'll go back to the listing, which is on the top left. The next thing you want to do is check the category and make sure that it's in the correct category. Usually the person that you have copied this from should have it already in there, but you just want to double check. The condition, you have new, other, or used. This is a used, so we checked used. You can put details in there. We always put see description. You'd be surprised, a lot of people will buy stuff without reading the description. So, and then in the details, what I always do for the details is I copy the title, and I go, yep, details, description, paste it, and then underneath that I will put whatever else about the item. Like the sticker is coming off on the arrow, like the arrow sticker's coming off, whatever's wrong or not wrong with the item, if that makes sense. Like for clothes, you would put there's no holes, stains, tears, rips, stuff like that. Smoke-free home, smells like it doesn't stink. You want to be very detailed in the description because the eBay buyers, some of them will be very, very, very picky on the item they get. Like if you didn't describe something, they'll email you back right away once they get it and be like, you didn't mention this part, so I want my money back or a refund or whatever. So just make sure you put everything. Even if it's something super, super little, like if there's a crack in the plastic, definitely make sure you say there's a crack in the plastic. So he's putting some normal wear and tear, stickers slightly loose, see picture. Smoke-free home, not that that matters because it's plastic, you doofus.
It's got cloth fabric.
Still works great. And that's a good description to me. So after you put your description, you will scroll down and there's a format and price place. So click on the format and price. There is an option to do a bid, where people will bid off of your item. We haven't had much luck on bidding because people will try to lowball you. So we always go for a fixed price. And sometimes it'll tell you what the items are selling for. And this says between $13 and $25. So it's saying to average it out around $18.50.
Don't always follow that because it's not always perfect. So look at the sold.
That's
the
why
best
you
way.
always go and look at the items that are for sale. Exactly. But there's like an average there. I sometimes go off of that. Under the format price, what did you click on?
Show more.
Show more. There's a best offer option, and what that is for instance, if you put the item at $25 but no one's buying it, you can put it to where people can give you an OBO, or best offer. So you can put it to, if someone offers $20, they'll automatically accept it.
But this is another one to be careful with, because we found that plenty of people, and I think we've even done it ourselves, if you're buying an item that says that, you just automatically try, even though it may be a good deal already, just because they're kind of letting it on that you can negotiate. So if you really don't want to negotiate and you want a firm price, just put no for best offer.
If we do a best offer, we normally do the automatically decline option, which means, let's say we're trying to sell it for $25 again, and we'll put it, if anyone automatically declines less than $20, so we would put $20 there. So if anyone tries to give us a best offer at like $18, $19, it'll automatically decline their offer. We won't even see it. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, please tell us in the comments. We could reiterate on it. Other than that, we typically don't do best offers unless we have to relist something over and over and over again.
But again, if you put on here $20 as best, automatically accept, then if they offer 21 and we wanted 25, it'll automatically sell it for 21 right away.
Yes. So we never use that option, just letting you guys know about it, if that makes sense.
Duration.
Go back. Under best offer, there is quantity. Obviously, we only have one ab roller, so we just have one. But if you have multiple of something, you can always put 2 or 3 or whatever it is. The duration, we typically do a 30-day, which means it will be on eBay for 30 days. And if it doesn't get sold, then we'd have to relist it after 30 days. And we always have the schedule set to start immediately. So, what were the prices for the ab roller? What were they averaging?
I don't remember.
Okay, so for the price, we're going to go back to the search engine. And you want to save and close what you're doing first. Top left. Okay, and go to your search engine and just go back. Okay, so looks like what's being sold is $15 with $15 shipping, which is absolutely ridiculous, but that's even a bid. Do you guys see that? They're wanting to start the bid at $15 and with $15 shipping. I think that's outrageous for a used ab roller. That one's 17 with 17 shipping, 14, and see there's the or best offer option with $8 shipping. $25 with free shipping. Let's see. So it looks like it's averaging from 15 to about 30 bucks. So we could put ours at, what do you think?
I want to look at sold.
Okay. And then we're going to look at sold to see how much they've recently been selling for. This one was sold for $25 on August 9th with $11 shipping, but it is brand new. So let's see, that second one, is that one new or used?
They're almost always used if they don't say new.
Okay. So $19.99 with free shipping yesterday.
It's 25 total.
So it looks like they're averaging around 20 bucks. Some people are paying for shipping and some people aren't. So we're gonna probably put ours at what, baby?
I don't know, $25 for now.
Free shipping or not?
Total $25.
So then no free shipping. So we're going to try to get ours for $25. So now if you go to My eBay on the bottom, you're going to go to your drafts because that's where we saved and closed it. And there is our listing. So we're going to go ahead and click on it. Everything should be saved from what you did earlier. And you're going to scroll down to Format and Price. And you're going to put, what, $25 right there?
Mm-hmm.
$24.99. Done. Okay, next part comes the shipping. And you want to click shipping. There's a shipment type, which usually just defaults to that. Cost varies by buyer location unless the person you're copying chose something different, but this is the one that we always choose. And underneath that is the details of the package. So there are different types of packages, and you'll see that right there, package type. Ours usually sets on default with package or thick envelope, and I don't think we've ever really had to change that part. Underneath it is how many pounds or ounces it is. So we have a food scale that we use, and if it's something that's heavier that this will not calculate, then we use our regular like weigh-in scale for our bodies. So you're just going to want to place your item on the scale and make sure it's set at 0, obviously. And it looks like it's at 3 pounds 15 ounces. Okay, so we are going to, when you put your weight in here, you're going to want to take in consideration of the box that it's going to be put in, bubble wrap, tissue paper, whatever it is. So we can average, there's 16 ounces in a pound, and it was at 3 pounds 15 ounces, so I would say 5 pounds is a good weight.
It always rounds up.
Yeah. And we've never really had to do anything with the length, width, or height of the boxes. I'm sure you can change it if you are very OCD, but we always just leave it at whatever it says. And then you have the option to do free shipping or not, and in this case we're not going to, but if you were to do free shipping, you just click that little button and it shows you pay between $8 and $19 in shipping. That's for priority mail because that's what it's set on. So in order to find out what service you want to use, it's all through USPS. However, you can use FedEx too, but we've had better luck with USPS. The person before us who we have copied this eBay listing from used priority mail, and I think priority mail is a good suggestion for this item because priority mail comes with 2 to 3 days shipping and it comes with insurance. So depending on what you're shipping, like if you're shipping clothes, you could do first class package. And first class packages are 13 ounces or less, so I mean typically clothes don't weigh that much, so that's perfect. But in this case I think we'll use priority mail. Do you want to use priority mail?
More expensive.
Okay. And if you think priority mail is too expensive, you could do parcel. Most of the time people do priority mail, but sometimes they can do parcel, which just means it takes longer to get to you, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper than priority mail. So depending on the buyer's needs or how fast you want to get rid of it, because if they see the listing and it says $15 for priority mail shipping, they probably won't pay that. But if it says $8 for parcel, they might pay that, if that makes sense. So we'll do parcel, and that averages between $8 and $14, so it's almost the same. I mean, you can go from there, whatever you feel like doing. I think priority mail would be the best option for this though. And then you hit done. There is an option on the bottom to ship internationally. I usually don't do that just because there could be a lot of issues with that, but Timmy typically does. But we will turn it off for you guys. And this little thingy down here we never use, so you can, I guess you can make a flat rate of shipping to all buyers or a calculated by buyer location. I don't know, we never use that. So after you've got your shipping details, you'll go back to your listing and you'll have your PayPal preference set up here, and that's just how you get paid. And the very last thing you want to look at is the preferences on the very bottom, and you click on that and it shows you how you're getting paid, which is through PayPal, and that's my email, our zip code, and then there's a handling time, which we always ship same day or the next day, so we put 1 business day. Returns, we put returns accepted. We usually do returns, I think it has a default of 14 days. So 2 weeks after they get the product, if there's something wrong with it or whatever, they can return it. But Usually the buyer has to pay for shipping for it to be returned to us. And there, if you click on returns within, you can change the amount of days. We just have it set to 14 days. Obviously the refund would be their money back, and then they pay for the shipping cost to ship it back to us if they choose to do that. And we have never come across someone returning something. In the little description we have it, returns only accepted for defects not mentioned in the description. That's why you want to be very specific on your description title. Alright, so now you have gone through every single category and you hit continue. Okay, and once you hit continue, this will pop up. Now, Timmy and I have a store on eBay, so we always get free listings. And a store with eBay, it just makes, if you're constantly posting stuff on eBay, I think you pay how much a month?
$15 or something.
$15 a month to just get free listings. Otherwise, there might be an insertion fee, which is usually 15, 20 cents maybe. And that means if you sell your item, eBay will take out 15, 20 cents for that item. Or you'll have to owe it to eBay or something like that.
Also, whenever you sell things, you have the insertion fee, but eBay takes out usually around like 10% of the total sale fee. So if you sold $80, they would take $8 as their profit. So that's how they make money off of you.
Okay. There is an option to preview your listing before you publish it, so sometimes you can do that. You can scroll through the photos that you posted, make sure they're all there, and then it has everything, your price, how much it would cost for the shipping, that it's used, I mean everything that you put in the listing itself. So you want to go back to review and publish listing. Ta-da! That's it. So that is how you post something on Facebook through your phone with the app. This is probably a little bit long of a video, but we wanted to go in detail as much as we possibly could with you guys. Since this is so long, we will have another video where we can show you how to ship something. That way it's 2 separate videos. Hope that was very helpful to you guys. Hope it wasn't too confusing. If there's anything that we can clarify for you, please put in the comments and we will do as best as we can. Thank you for watching. Bye. Conveniently, Timmy is getting his bonus paycheck this month, and it is all going to be paid off. Savannah, how much do we owe for Savannah?
$28.
Almost $3,000 from the hospital. Yeah, I caved in and I got epidural, and that alone was $980. Sorry.
Whiskey's like $10.
I tried. I got to a 6 and I just couldn't do it. So, oh well.